On October 29, 2018, Lion Air Flight 610 plunged into the Java Sea 12 minutes after takeoff from Jakarta, killing all 189 people aboard, because a single sensor worth about $200 was allowed to override two trained pilots. That sensor measured the angle of the plane's nose. Boeing's brand new 737 MAX carried two of them, but its flight software only ever listened to one. The system was called MCAS, and it existed to quietly push the plane's nose down if it thought the aircraft was about to stall. The problem was that MCAS trusted whichever single sensor happened to be talking, with no cross-check against the second one sitting right next to it. When that one sensor broke on Lion Air 610, the software decided the plane was stalling when it wasn't, and shoved the nose toward the ocean over and over, 26 times, while the pilots fought a system they didn't know existed. We post stories like this 3 times a day, so subscribe if you want the next buried secret waiting in your feed tomorrow. Because the next reveal is worse. Boeing had built a warning light meant to tell pilots exactly when the two sensors disagreed, called the AOA Disagree Indicator. But Boeing sold it as an optional extra. Most airlines, including Lion Air, never paid for it, and Boeing's own engineers later admitted the company knew the light was wired wrong on planes that did have it, and said nothing for over a year. The deepest reveal is why pilots had never heard of MCAS at all. Boeing left it out of the 737 MAX flight manual entirely, so airlines could certify the plane as just another 737 and skip expensive simulator retraining. In 2016, Boeing's own chief technical pilot, Mark Faulkner, texted a colleague that he had unknowingly lied to regulators about MCAS, joking he'd been Jedi mind tricking the FAA. Those texts sat unread by investigators for 3 more years. Comment below if you'd fly a 737 MAX today, because Boeing didn't stop flying it after Lion Air. For 5 more months, Boeing publicly insisted the plane was safe and blamed the pilots. Then on March 10, 2019, Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302 crashed 6 minutes after leaving Addis Ababa, killing all 157 people on board, brought down by the exact same single sensor failure. Only then did regulators worldwide ground the entire fleet. Boeing eventually paid $2.5 billion in fines and compensation, and admitted to conspiracy to defraud the FAA. A quality control whistleblower named John Barnett, who had warned about shortcuts on Boeing's factory floor, was found dead in 2019 during a deposition break, ruled a suicide his family still disputes. In January 2024, a door plug blew off a 737 MAX mid-flight over Oregon, and investigators found the bolts meant to hold it in place had simply never been reinstalled. Hit the bell, because Boeing's buried secrets are still surfacing.